And a very warm welcome to all the guests to Luton to the Premier Modular Golf Day 2018. We're going to wander around the golf course and capture one or two of the magic moments. And who knows, Thomas Bjorn may find one or two wildcard players to make that Ryder Cup team in Paris in September. So let's head out there and capture a few of the magic moments. So our first player captured today, Steve Jowett, and the man who Peter Allis says is one of the finest iron players in the game of golf, and wearing the Gary Player outfit today. And yes, and that ball heading off down the middle of the fairway, and that's all you got to do for the next 8.5 hours. Now follow that, Nick Fay. He's not a member of a golf club. He's a touring golfer and travels the length and breadth of the country winning golf tournaments. And here we are, nice and relaxed. Wonderful leg work. He'll be in Strictly Come Dancing at Christmas. And there you go. Great shot there. 28 handicap. What a great golf swing. Now, come on now, Paul Serkis. And it's great to see him. He's looking very much the part, and a new golfing outfit today, and a new driver that's nearly as big as him. And here we go. There you go. And that's the way. Nice and relaxed. Yes, and a great drive there, and wonderful leg work there. His right leg is sponsored by Superglue. So, Jared Birch. Now, he's one player that will not be playing in the Ryder Cup. Yes, well done there, Jared. There you go. You see, he was going to have a caddy, but he was advised he'd be better with a sniffer dog. First tee, Stuart Carr, and here's a man that doesn't play that often, but you may recognise him. Star of the old TV. Used to be Captain Mannering in Dad's Army, and I can tell you that ball is on the parade ground short of the ladies' tee. So come on now, follow that. Pete Redshaw now. Come on, Pete. There we go. Another one of the great iron players, and a wonderful setup position. He used to be a jockey. Rode the 315 at Redcar many years ago, and nowadays can't get on the horse, but that's okay. We may never see that ball again. We've got 3 dozen in the bag, and we hopefully will keep them for 9 holes. Now the professional in the group, Chris Goodison, and from Bradford. And it's great to see that he's turned out in his school uniform today. He was the head boy at the Bradford Grammar School, and there you are. It's games, sports day, and he can come along here to Luton and enjoy a day's golf. And the 4th member of the team, Annalie Roscoe, and plays a golf at Hainsworth Park, and playing some great golf these days. Yes, wonderful shot. Great leg work. When she was a young lass, she was one of the Tiller girls, and Brucey Forsyth and Jimmy Tarbert said, you play this game of golf and you'll be a great player, and how true they were. Well, here we are. We're down at the Clay Pigeon, and I've got Barry here. How's it going, Barry?
Piece of piss. Watch.
He's the master, and shooting a few birdies out on the range today. There he is. Look at this here. Barry, what a master. Well, guys, what do you think of Barry?
Full buzzard.
There you go. The star man. He's been around for 100 years. The 4th hole, Richard Knight, a man who's been described by Peter Allis as having the touch of a midwife, and I can tell you that certainly was not the perfect delivery, but great to see him. He's one of the athletes that's playing today, and he used to be one of triplets, and he managed to eat the other 2. But here we go. A very difficult shot. Ooh, now. We could be out here forever. So here at the 4th hole, Andy Collins, a very important putt at this par 3, and yes, and that's nicely rolled in for 7, and it stops the run of 8s on the scorecard. Now, John Gittings, and that little white ball has got a mind of its own today. He's signed up a contract with Heineken because he's reaching parts of Luton that no one else has ever reached, and we had 80 yards to go, and I think we still have 80 yards to go. His favourite golf ball. He's had it for 5 years and it's travelled all over the world with him. And there you go. Well done there. Well executed. And there you go. Playing alongside him, Chris Lamont. Now, she's the golfer in the 4-ball and won the Ladies British Open Championship last year and looking to defend her championship this year at Royal Lytham St Anne's. And that's a great shot there. Well done. 2 birdies today and playing like a star. So, Ian Astley, one of our celebrities here. You may recognise him. He's one of the Teletubbies. He's actually Dipsy. Lala couldn't be with us today. And finally, Don Stewart plays his golf up at Forest Pines and using the Texas wedge. And a fine shot there and going along quite well. The last 5 holes gone 5-4, 4-5-4. And a 4 here. It's the telephone number of a very nice massage parlour down in Luton. And if we get it, we'll be in for a happy ending this evening. 7th hole, 151 yards. James Harbert. 4 under par, an eagle and 2 birdies. Plays on the seniors tour these days, and here we are, going for the course record today. Yes, the problem here is they've just moved the green. Yes, we've never been that far on holiday. We've just seen a 747 heading into Luton, and we could be on it tonight. Now, come on now, follow that. Middle of the green, Paul Hughes. That's the way. We were here this morning at 4 o'clock on the driving range with a bottle of wine and a couple bacon butties. And it's a splendid shot there. The swing as smooth as the head of a pint of Guinness and the perfect delivery. Heart of the green. Well done there, Paul. Now, Eugenio Dessar on the teeing ground. One of the great golfers, and Gary Player. They all talk about him. And yes, and a great shot there. Swing like Lee Trevino, and there's not many players that can line up on one side of the ball, take off, nearly finish up, facing in the opposite direction, and still hit the ball in the heart of the green. There you go. Champagne this evening. And finally, Mark Addison, known as Bubba to his golfing friends, one of the great lefties, bracing the fairways, and that's a fine shot there, and well done, Bubba Allison. And Addison, he's another one of the great athletes as well, and it's nice to see him out playing on the fairways. So through to the 10th tee, Stephen Goodburn, and steady swing, and that ball is sailing off down the middle of the fairway. You see, 300 yards, and we've lost we found it, our lucky tee peg. Now follow that, Dave Harris. Now come on, Dave. Big lad, he can hit it a long way. And there you go. Yes, and a nice little tweak of the right leg, and the ball hasn't landed yet. Now on the tee, John Ballantyne plays golf at Loch Lomond, and that's a wonderful golf course to play. And there you are. There you go. Club champion, and the ball just popped down the centre. Well done. And finally, Stuart Preston. Now, come on. The team are nicely under par, and we just stop for a little bit of refreshments, and we're ready to slaughter the back nine. And there's a great shot there. There you go. Well done. And who knows, at the end of the day, they could well be the champion golfers. Yes, and the secret is to make sure that we're all heading off in the same direction. And you can see this is the team to worry about. So on the 18th tee, Andrew Gentry, and plays his golf at Watford, and celebrating some great news this morning. He's just had a letter from the BBC. He's been asked to be the new compo in the new series of Last of the Summer Wine. So he'll be back here at Luton, who playing with Nora Batty in the mixed greensomes in September. Now follow that, Gary McNichol, and Another man looking very much the part today, wearing the Marks and Spencer's summer range of golfing clothing. Safe down the middle of the fairway, and that's all we've got to do for the rest of the day. Now, Eben LaRue on the teeing ground, and here we go. South African professional champion, and there you go, one almighty slash. He's a great friend of Craig Stadler. They both go to the same gym, and the ball there just delivered some 300 yards plus down the middle of the fairway. And finally, Kevin Law. Now, come on, Kevin. Had some good drives already, and the look of concentration. Yes, the swing of a master, and there you go. One of the best swings we've seen today, and well done there, lad. Keep it going. So, 16th tee, Harry Hawkins. Now, come on, Harry. Here we go. Yeah, well done there, H. Straight down the middle, and don't look surprised because it's the first time we've been on the fairway today. Now, Craig Glover, just follow that. There you go. That was a splendid drive that we've just hit, Harry. All we've got to do is do the same again, and yes, there's no problems there. Well done there, and yes, we can't believe it has gone that far. Just got past the ladies' tee. And we've got Charlie Hine on the teeing ground. Come on, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. That's gone along the ground. That's known as a sister-in-law, Charlie. Nice when you're there, but you just never tell anyone that you've been there, lad. Well, Gerard, it's lovely to see you, and I know that you're playing some great golf today. 5 under par and looking like the course record. What do you feel like?
I'm feeling good. I could have done a couple better strokes, but all in general, feeling very good.
And obviously the Ryder Cup in September, there's talks on the street or in the game of golf that Thomas Bjorn has already given you the heads up that you're going to be one of the wild card players for the European team. What does it feel like?
Oh, it feels tremendous. You know, I've been working this for my whole career. A lot of time and effort's gone into that. A lot of time on my short game as well. So, yeah, I'm over the moon.
And the talk also is that Tiger Woods is wanting to play. So how about that? If you and Tiger, final day singles, what's the result going to be?
Well, I've been giving him a bit of stick on Twitter, you see, because we've got a bit of rivalry there, so it'll be good to see him.
Well, anyway, good luck. You set the course record today. Great to see you, and keep on playing well. Thank you very much. There you go. Have you ever heard so much rubbish? They talk about being good players. Have you seen him play? He's horrendous. Yes, and have you ever heard so much rubbish? Now, come on, Gerard. All we've got to do is we've got to hit a good shot, lad. Here we go. 240 yards to go in. We now have 235 yards to go. Here we go. It's playing long, this hole, and we've had that ball for a long time. Now, come on, lad. Let's hit a good shot here. No pressure on you. All you've got to do is hit it with the club face. We've tried all the clubs, even the umbrella. That's better. Where's that gone? Oh, well. Yes, our maestro is having his problems now. Now, second tee. Daniel Allison. Now, come on, Daniel. Let's have a good one there. And there he is. What a great swing there. Yes, says he's captain of Wentworth. He's not playing in the BMW this week, but he'll be there on Sunday night presenting the winner the trophy. Now, follow that. Mike Dillon, and he resides up on the west coast around the Southport area. And there you go. Great shot there, Michael. You see, that's all you've got to do. A Corona at the halfway, and you come out firing on all cylinders. Well done there. John, pick up. Now, come on, John. Let's have a good drive as well. And there you go. No problems at all. Well done there. And there you go. Straight down the middle. The old Bing Crosby used to sing that. And he can still hit that ball. And finally, Happy Gilmore. Paul Dawson. Now, come on, Paul. Let's have a good one here. Here you go. Nice set-up position. Bought a golf book the other day. How to play the game of golf and be a champion golfer. Yes, and a splendid drive. It's an easy old game, this, as long as you can keep whipping that ball down the centre of the fairway. Third hole, Chris Brighton, 200 yards to go. Member of the Selby Golf Club, and that's a splendid golf course to play up in Yorkshire, and that's a great golf shot there. Well done there. And yes, a great golf shot. Well played. Whoopsie-daisy. The wheels have gone. The buggy's gone underwater now. Ooh, 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 ooh. And that will be talked about for many a year. Well, after that, we've got Terry Arnold here. We were that excited. We'd hit a perfect shot, and the old buggy went in the water. But here we go. Terry Arnold. Well done there. And whilst Terry is sorting himself out, we're getting rid of all the water out the golf bag here. Yes, that'll be in the Selby Gazette tomorrow night, and they'll all be talking about it back at the golf club. There's all sorts going on here. Ryan Cordwell, he's just lost his ball, and let's get it back in play. And that's better there. Well done there. Well done there. There you go. He's an ugly-looking fellow, and he's not been blessed with his looks as a lad, but a great golfer. And meanwhile, Chris is still managing to dry his golf clubs. We're having a few problems. And the best drive of the group, Tony Lucy, straight down the middle, and all the adventures that the team are having, he's just keeping it down the centre. 130 yards to go, and we've hit the perfect shank. Would you believe it? We've just banged it down the middle of the fairway, and the wheels have fallen off. First tee, Keith Goodwin, and he's going through his little gym routine, just waiting for the players in front to get past the ladies' tee, and here we are, nice and relaxed. Playing like a star, and there you go, great shot, and even Douglas Bader had more leg movement, but a great drive there, and the ball finding the heart of the fairway. Now Paul Brown on the tee, and a great golfer, one of Ireland's finest, and feet together, left foot out, right foot out. He's the Irish hokey cokey champion, and Rory McIlroy and Darren Clark, they all say he's one of the greatest players to brace the fairways these days, and that could well be the worst golf swing of the day. It was like an octopus trying to get out of a telephone box. Now, come on now. Let's see if we can improve a bit. Dave Oliver. Now, come on, Dave. There you go. Nice drive now. All we need. The team are in desperate need of a few birdies. And a fine tee shot and a little shout in the background. Great shot. And another one saying it's about time. And from the ladies' tee, Rachel Davis. Now, come on, Rachel. There you go. No problems at all. It's an easy old game if you've had a glass of red wine. Well done, lass. And meanwhile, Paul Brown, he's having problems. He's lost 23 golf balls. He's been all over the golf course today and going to write a bestseller and outsell the Harry Potter book. Now, Greg Hart, first green, putt for birdie. They've moved the hole. Yes, and it's nice to see that the cast from Emmerdale have come down from Yorkshire. So, the first one to drive off, Stuart Johnson, and here you go. Great drive there, nicely off the back leg like the old county cricketer, and the ball has gone for 6. So, follow that. Scott Robertson now. Come on, Scott. There we go. Plays the landlord at the Wolfpack, and A little bit of hanky-panky going on behind the bar. He's got to get back for closing time later, but a great drive there. Well done there. Nigel Thompson. Now, come on, Nigel. Let's have a nice drive as well. Team going very steady as well, and yeah, lovely shot there. You see, it's amazing how we pull the best swings out for camera. And finally, Greg Hart. There's been so many great players from South Africa. Gary Player, Ernie Els, many of the greats. And this man ranks alongside the best. Won the Open Championship back in 1949, and it's great to see these wonderful players. So as we come to the end of filming, I hope today that everybody's enjoyed the day here at Luton Hoo on the Premier Modular Golf Day. And I'm sure there'll be many stories to be told in the bar about the big drives and the little tiddlers that didn't go in the hole. But I look forward to meeting you all again on another occasion. And if I land on your fairway, I shall say hello. But if you land on my fairway, you can always say that you learnt a trick shot.